It's been amazing. I mean, I just like stumbled across your website while I was researching 200-hour trainings in the area that I could actually get to without going hundreds of miles, and the website just instantly hit me. And then I came into class with Ida and like fell in love with her. Like the second I met her and told her I wanted to do the training, she gave me a high five and a hug, and I was just like, this is such a great place. And I really feel like I've totally transformed throughout this training, and I'm really excited to start teaching.
At first, it was a little bit overwhelming, like thinking about having 8 weekends where we were going to come at 7:30 in the morning until 9 at night on Saturdays and 7:30 on Sundays until 5, and especially having like a full-time job and being really stressed out. So I was a little bit worried if I would be able to manage my time and get my work done at my job and also complete the training, but it actually made me do my work more efficiently, so I would have more time, because you have to go to yoga 2 times a week and the training weekends, of course, and it just like kind of like gave me more freedom that I would get my work done and I would be able to come to the training and just like have this escape from like real life.
I'm surprised at how it was about so much more than just yoga, and the way that it's impacted my life outside of the studio and outside of the class has been really amazing. In terms of meditation and the books that we read and talking about mindfulness, and also the relationships we built as a group has been really incredible. So I'm just amazed at how it's so much more than just...
I never expected to do a teacher training, and it just sort of happened because I live next door. But it ended up being so important and so powerful. And again, with the work thing, you know, I work during the week, and I was worried about, you know, losing my weekends, and I would be so busy all the time, but I found this such a relaxing, you know, special experience that it didn't tire me out, and it was just a great
I've been practicing yoga for, you know, a couple of years, but not as much as when I came here. I fell in love with the studio, and I'm moving back home, which is the Emirates, soon, and I was like, I can't leave without bringing this back with me, because I loved the studio. I remember I told one of the owners on her Saturday class, you made me addicted to yoga and I have to do this training. So that's how I came to get the training, because I wanted to deepen my practice and get more of what I can.
I mean, I was hoping, I've heard from past teacher trainees and from the studio that like they became best friends, they're going to each other's weddings, so I was like, oh my god, I want to go and meet this amazing group of girls, and I totally did. Like every single one of them is unique and awesome and has come into their own so much through the practice, and I think there's going to be a lot of tears tonight because it's the last night, and we're all so sad to like not see each other every weekend, and we already are planning a reunion.
And since then, when we have weekends that are off, I feel like, oh, I miss going to my yoga teacher training weekend. And I feel there's so much I can learn, and I can't believe I'm here actually talking to you on the camera, because I would not have done this 8 weekends ago. So it built up a lot of confidence in me, and I feel like I've learned so much that I can share.
Just the confidence that we've built as a group, and being able with no hesitation to just get up in front and teach or talk or share something personal.
I mean, because the fact that we've been practice teaching so much, and I've been teaching my friends, my parents, my cat, my dog, like, you know, I feel pretty confident, and most of my friends have given me a lot of great feedback, and I've gotten so much good feedback from here that I actually feel like I know what I need to work on, and I know where my strengths are, so
yoga kind of has leaked into all parts of my life, and it's something I think about when I'm sitting at my desk doing work, or when I'm on the tee, or really anything, and I think it's kind of transformed the way I think just about everyday things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a sense of freedom that's come out of doing this training, in overcoming barriers and accomplishing things physically that you thought you couldn't do, and also just sort of, yeah, becoming part of the lifestyle and being able to be more mindful on a day-to-day basis and kind of let the stress of life go.
The different things I've done for my lifestyle has like drastically changed the way I live. Like my eating habits, my exercising, just my mental outlook on the world has drastically changed.
There was
all
this
for the better.
really great mix of kind of like pushing us to our limits, but still being really there for us, and I don't know, comforting
I think
in a way.
I could never do the yoga training anywhere else. I think, especially having you all be sisters and having you be so close, the dynamic is palpable. Like, we can all feel it, and we can all feel how passionate you are about this, and it rubs off, and it makes this whole experience much better, and brings us really sort of close to you guys in your
yeah,
studio.
I can't imagine have done this training anywhere else. I was really attracted to doing it here because it was run by sisters, and that the relationship that you guys have, I think, has been really powerful influence. And so, same as what Liv said, I felt very challenged, but also supported and encouraged, and just pushed
something
to grow.
I really appreciated was every minute of this training is planned out. Like, the teachers come so prepared. You don't feel like you're wasting any time, because every single minute is like they know exactly what they're gonna do and exactly what you need to learn in order to be a successful, authentic, heart yoga teacher, which I loved. So, and the teachers are just so knowledgeable. They really are. They have so much experience in yoga. You don't ever feel like, where are they getting this information? Like, they have research-based information, and it's just worth your time. I mean, every minute.
Like, the fact that a
you're
bunch
missing
of
minute.
sisters own a studio together, I think is awesome. I'm so close with my sister, so that instantly was something that attracted me to the studio, and you guys just have a really great dynamic with each other, and there's just so many different personalities and styles and ways of approaching things that you get such a full, well-rounded experience from being here with you guys.
The teachers are awesome. The main reason actually I took the teacher training in this studio, I loved the studio the moment I came here. I didn't feel intimidated as a student, not as a teacher trainer. As a student, I felt very comfortable, and I was like, if ever I do a teacher training, I don't think I can do it anywhere else, because as a student I was intimidated in other studios, and I came to love the studio first, and I knew that I will feel comfortable to be a teacher training in this studio. So it was amazing. There's a beautiful combination. None of them are the same, but they all complement each other, and I think I learned different things from all of the different teachers that we have. I think my previous yoga teacher trainer said that you don't feel your time is wasted, which is absolutely true. You spend a very long day in a studio, but every moment is well worth it.
I've discovered that I'm not someone who likes to be overstimulated. I don't always want to be busy, and I do want time to myself, and I think that this training has really brought that out of me, that I don't need to listen to music on the subway, and I don't need to always occupy myself with news and whatever, and it's a lot more important to look inward and spend more time with yourself.
Besides my yoga practice, that's definitely gotten so much stronger. I feel confident. I feel like I really know my body, and I know the alignment of all the yoga poses, which has been really great. I also have been able to learn a lot through the yoga philosophy we learned and the books we read about myself as a person and the way that I handle the energy that in my experiences that I go through in
It's basically
life.
a questionnaire or a survey that you do to try and assess what you're not balanced in life, and I just found out that I am not well rested. That basically opened up so many things in thoughts and ideas, and I since then been using that to improve and feel well balanced. Like getting rest, I was like, what does that mean? Do I have just to sleep more? So that was basically more than that. So I think that was one of the things. I obviously grew stronger, and I feel like I'm more strong and rooted, but there are other things way beyond that.
With
that
my
I
breath,
also do.
it's like this most amazing thing. I keep noticing that my inhales and my exhales are longer than they've ever been after I've been doing this training. So when we're in downward facing dog, it's like breathe out, and it's like I'm still breathing out, and the whole class is going, and it's just this amazing transformation of my body just through all this practice and all this pranayama and asana practice. And I just also, I think I talked about the clarity I feel in my mind. When I go to my work, I feel like I'm making good decisions based on being in the present moment and thoughtful interactions with other people and just a clear mind. It's been really amazing.
The confidence that I've gained. I just want to remember the feedback that I've been given, the right feedback as you guys call it, just how much that's built me up as an individual, and everything that I've gained from that is it's worth the money you put down alone.